Lessons learned in 2020, taking it into 2021. The year 2020 has been a roller coaster for a lot of us, and I believe a lot of us are still in the roller coaster. So what really 2020 was, it was a great pause. It has shown you who you are, because in difficult times, our real character, the real face of people emerges, they show up. So let's take this as a blessing, an awakening. Let's look at it like that. And I'm sure you agree some of the most important life lessons from 2020, and to top them all has been mental health and self-care, which we have taken it for granted for a very long time. Because a lot of us have been functioning on an autopilot mode all these years. We've been just on a very mechanistic attitude. We also have understood and valued time deeply, because time is a very, very limited resource. So let's not waste it on people or on things that don't really add value to our life. Let's be careful about that. And just like time, protect your energy too, because that is a very important resource. Energy flows where attention goes, you know that. And what we have learned about happiness: don't look for happiness outside yourself. Happiness is self-created, and it's very relative, and it depends a lot on your subjective state, right? This also means to connect with nature. A lot of us have started to connect with nature more. And nature makes us happy. Being in nature makes us happy. Nature is not something outside of us, it's an extension of us. And connecting with nature, we connect with a very intrinsic, important part within us, because we come from it. And I'm sure with all the people who've reached out to me, and the data from the media suggests and points to that people have felt very alone. But please know that not to mistake that for loneliness. Being alone is very different from being lonely, because we've all been sailing the same boat, the same pain, and by itself it creates such a huge connect and bond with the people around the world. And it's time, it's an opportunity to learn to enjoy your own company. One thing I've altered in my thinking is setting up goals is really important. You and me know that. It's very important to have a life purpose. But at the same time, let's also be flexible about it rather than being fixed. Because a little bit of pessimism helps us protect us from disappointment, as opposed to being overly optimistic about life. And that's something, it's a very hard learning. So what's next? Well, mindfulness and meditation has been my savior and my superpower. And for all the people I've been actually training, coaching with, to sail through this difficult storm and not to be completely affected by it, it's a powerful tool, proven, scientific. I've always been advocating investing in yourself, because your wisdom for life and your emotional intelligence for people is the best investment, because your life depends on it. How you move in relationships, right? Oh yes, gratitude. Don't take anything or any person for granted. Be grateful. The universe is forever conspiring a good life for you in its own mysterious ways. We can't question that. And gratitude is that door, right? And yes, choose your battles wisely. Choose the one that will make you a better human. The one that is worth fighting for. Very important, right? And most importantly, keep your anxiety under control. If you really understand what I'm talking about, anxiety is a very good force. It's a very good thing. A good force, a good indicator. It will push you into the right, into the better direction. And it corrects something inside of you. So anxiety is a very good thing if you really understand it. And not to forget, the most important fundamental principle is to find meaning, your purpose, and your passion. Let your life revolve around your values, your meanings, and your purpose, right? And I forgot to address pain. I know it's been very painful in 2020 for a lot of us, but let's not resent it. Let's embrace it, accept it, and allow for it to become our guide, our teacher. So, goodbye 2020 and good luck 2021.